Nas, we all wanted to win. We all had a doubt of how Sunderland is going to play, and they got a point from us, and they are still unbeaten at home in this season.
Yeah,
Two
yeah,
important points dropped by Arsenal. What do you think of it?
yeah. More, there are two ways to look at it. Either you can say it's 2 points dropped or 1 point gained because we were trailing. At some point of the time in the game, we were 1-0 behind. So if you want to look at from that perspective, going to Stadium of Lights against a team who is well informed, they are I think they are third on the table right now, and they haven't lost a game at home.
Fourth. They are fourth
Yeah,
on the table,
fourth.
but
Yeah,
when you say they were a goal ahead of us in the first half, the point is we were 2-1 in the second half at 74th minute. So dropping 2 points from that position and to get away with 1 point only. I'm saying it's not disastrous, of course, but um, I guess if you have to win the league, these kind of points are very important. Like if you are at the winning, if you are winning the game at 74th minute and then you lose those 2 points, anything can happen in Premier League. I get it, but these are the games you have to win. At least if you are ahead in the game now.
yeah, yeah. No, no more. I understand what you're trying to say here. And going by the logic that conceded, we scored a second goal on the 74th minute, and then we had to like defend for good another 20 odd minutes. Ideally, these are points dropped, but you cannot look. This season is long. I don't blame anyone. I think David Raya probably shouldn't have stepped out of shouldn't have gone for that ball. But then again, these things will happen. It's the season is so long. We are not even close to a halfway mark. And but yeah,
Yeah, but
look,
the question that everybody is asking is a team which was not even conceding a goal conceded 2 goals and dropped 2 important points. They scored two, which they are usually doing 2-0, 1-0. They scored 2 goals, but this time they couldn't defend their box properly. And I would give credit to Sunderland for being so physical, so direct.
yeah,
They came with a mission to get something out of the game, and they did. But I'm
yeah.
kind of disappointed with what we did, what Arsenal did.
No, I wouldn't say I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Like it wasn't a disappointing performance. I am disappointed with the fact that we dropped 2 points. Not disappointed with the performance the players put in. And it's fine. It's a long season. We will drop points, Mo. We will like. I don't know why people are like everybody's shocked that we have dropped a couple of points at the Stadium of Light. Like, what do people expect that we win every other game away from home in the Premier League? It's the toughest thing to do, and we have grinded out
See, I'm
results.
disappointed. I'm disappointed for two things. One is dropping 2 points, and the other one is we were not good in the first half. We were not anywhere near how we control the game, how we, dominate the game. We were not even close. And I want to pinpoint one player which I thought should do more, and that is Ebrichi Eze. He is uh, playing as a CM number 10, and he was always in the space where you won't get the pass. Like if you see Odegaard, he comes out, he gets the ball and he carries the ball to the other opposition's box. Eze, I'm not saying he's not a good player or anything like that. No, no, no. All I'm saying is yesterday, uh, he was not good. He was not good, and I think he could have done more.
Yeah, more. But maybe you are right that he could have done more. But then again, we have to understand that Sunderland was playing a low block. They were playing five at the back, four in midfield, and all 11 players were behind the ball at all times. So it is very difficult for a midfielder to influence the game. This is a team, Sunderland team is very, very, very well drilled. The structure, the compactness is so tight. It is very difficult for a midfielder to get some space. And if you see, like the Trossard goal was a worldie. But if you see the first goal, it wasn't that we created something out of we built it from the back. It was Declan Rice who picked that ball,
Snatch the
snatched
ball
that
from
ball,
the
and
yeah.
then Saka pounced. Saka pounced on it because the game was such more like it is very difficult. If you see, no, even when Bukayo Saka was getting ball on the right side, he was double down every time. Even he couldn't impact the game. I thought Trossard was trying to do a lot, and like he had his impactful moments because probably he wasn't being doubled down as much as Saka was. But then again, I think singling out Eze in a game like this is probably uh probably not fair at this time.
I'm not again. I'm not saying he is not a good player. He is not up to the speed for
Of
Arsenal this
course,
season from the expectation. And I get the point why, because it's a new team for him, and it's a new structure, different system altogether from what he is used to in Crystal Palace. My point is, in games like these, you need players to step up, and as a playing in that number 10 position, I think if you watch the game closely again, and if you see Eze's position throughout the game, he was always standing between the defenders. Like anybody is going to pass to him and he is going to score a goal or do some magic there. My point is, I'm disappointed that he was not brave enough to come out, grab the ball, and make those runs in their opposition box. That's what I'm disappointed about. And of course, dropping 2 points. It's not on Eze
I
only.
think that, I think that,
It's
that
not
I
on
think
Eze.
that Yeah, Mo, I think that's a lot of expectations out of Eze that he will take the ball. Every other game he will run past players, especially in a low block structure. I think that's a little harsh on Eze, Mo.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying it's not on him.
Mo, I think you're being a little harsh on Eze. You can't expect. Look, asking Eze to take the ball and run past opponents every other game. It's not an easy job. You are expecting Eze to you know in middle of a low block turn around and run past opponents in the penalty area. Look, Mo, I don't get it. He's not Leo Messi, and these are wrong expectations. You
No,
have
it's not about that. It's about showing up when you have to, when you should. And I'm
Mo.
not saying this defeat is on him. He is responsible for like defeat as in the draw. He is responsible for it. No, it's a team sport. The whole team is responsible for dropping those points, and it happened throughout the season. There will be games where we will drop points. We might lose as well, which is a probability, of course. All those things are given, but I'm saying once you go up to one, it's disappointing to see dropping points. And secondly, I just feel one player uh, that I couldn't see much was Eze, and I'm sure he'll step up as he'll grow into the team.
Yeah.
But I was not happy with the way he was just waiting for something to happen rather than making something happen.
He was trying to look. If I have to be honest, Eze was having a difficult time in finding spaces in midfield. Look. If you see, his positioning, but probably he wasn't able to get that time and space which he wanted on the ball, and the areas in where he was getting the ball, he wasn't getting balls in the area where he could have an instant impact, where he generally prefers. So, because Sunderland were doing a very good job with five at the back, four in midfield. They were so compact. It's not very difficult for Eze. But having said that, Mo, it's fine. The season is long. We will drop points. We will go through a patch where we will be
Yeah, see,
dropping
that is
points.
okay. That is okay. That is okay. I just hope and I wish and I expect these players who are big signing this summer to step up. And I think in this game, for whatever reason, because Sunderland was so well organized, or for whatever given reasons you want to. Point is, if I see Odegaard in that position, I clearly see Odegaard coming out of that, defensive line of 5 and 4 and grab the ball from Rice or Mendy or the defender and then go past the other players and create something. And that's why he's a skipper, I guess. And nothing against Eze, but I hope next time he'll learn from it and he looks at his clips and he realizes that these are the places that I have to improve my game because I'm playing for Arsenal, which uses a different system altogether.
Sort of don't agree with you more there, but yeah, that's
That's
fine. We
okay.
don't have to
That's
agree on
okay. Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah,
just my
yeah.
observation
So
from the game
everybody
that
was
I
talking
think,
about Granit Xhaka. He was a nuisance throughout the game. So,
yeah,
and then he
that's,
was a nuisance. Like
that's,
he's supposed to be a nuisance, create nuisance. He was typical Granit Xhaka performance, I guess. And then again,
Yeah,
Look,
yeah,
everybody was
that's Dhaka
Granit
for you.
Xhaka against Arsenal, but it was that boy Ballard, and that's the guy who scored the goal number one for Sunderland.
I know, I know. If you remember when he tackled Merino and then he was in his face saying, get up.
Mhm.
And that's
Hmm.
Xhaka for you. That's Xhaka for you. He plays
Yeah,
the game with all the passion. And I think the only difference is why Sunderland got a draw out of it because they played well. They were resilient, and they were playing with that energy and passion that no matter what, this is our home and we are not going to drop the point until 94th minute. Of course, a lot of things has to go in your way. But yeah, credit goes to Sunderland for getting a point from Arsenal.
no, even after being 2-2, we had an opportunity to make it 3-2.
You would make it 3-2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's what it is. I mean, at times it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. If we would have, we could have, secured those one goal lead.
Coulda, woulda,
That
shoulda.
would be,
Yeah.
yeah. So, well, as you said, season is long. We'll see what happens. But yeah, but disappointing night to be very honest, because City Liverpool are playing, and they are going
Yeah.
to drop points.
Yeah.
One of them will drop points, or both of them will. So I think that was an opportunity to extend the gap. That's why I am more disappointed that we didn't do that. And if you remember,
Yeah.
this is what
Yeah.
used to happen in previous seasons when we finished second. When we had the opportunity to extend the gap or widen the gap, we dropped the points as well. So I hope this doesn't happen again. But it is what it is.
It hasn't happened this season a lot. It hasn't happened this season a lot. I think we have
No,
capitalized every now and then. Yeah, this is the first time. Yeah, and this is just. But more, I'm more worried about like
this
look
is the
if
time because
Liverpool
City
and
and
City,
Liverpool are playing for the first time.
yeah, and if they
So
drop points, like both, if they draw the game, I think this game, like this 1 point is would be like okay, we are fine with it now. But
if they draw, yes. If City
yeah,
wins, the gap goes to four
I don't
points. If
want the
Liverpool wins,
it's draw Liverpool City in that order.
you know what? I miss Yorkres for this game. I think he would have at least occupied a couple of defenders, made those runs so that Saka can get more space or Trossard can get more space. I think this would have Yorkres in this game
Yeah,
would have been a bit of
yeah,
difference.
yeah. Joker is the his bullish nature. Jokeres' bullish nature is what we missed in the game. Marino was doing his job, holding on for defenders and all, but at the end of the day, that bullish nature which Gyökeres has when he puts his body on the line, drives with the ball. Because Marino can't really drive with the ball, right? And I think that's what we sort of missed with Victor not being there. Yeah, but most we move
Did,
on. We move on.
do you think that was a penalty when Marino was
I thought
elbowed
it
in
was a
the
pen.
face?
I genuinely thought it was a pen, and I was like, I think a lot of people just like I don't know why people are not talking about it. It was blatantly ignored. It was an intentional elbow on Marino's face. It was
Technically, in the
absolute
box,
fenders.
yeah, in the box, these kind of things are at least being seen by the, you know,
We,
uh,
like there
the
was no
referee on the
chatter
pitch.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, the
And
referee on the
also
pitch
we
should have
also
gone.
even the Arsenal players didn't make a big fuss about it. I think they should have. Well,
It's.
if Xhaka was in this team, no, if Xhaka was at Arsenal, he would have made a big thing out of it.
I don't know if you heard about this, but do you know the Sunderland Stadium of Lights? They shifted their, the sideboards from where you take the throw-ins, the advertising boards, bit closer to the line.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now the
And
manager,
they
Lipreece,
yeah. Yes, and more. They were not even like before the game. Both teams decide whether there will be towels or not. Beyond the lines, and I think Sunderland refused to give towels so that we have slippery balls, and then of course reduce the gap as well.
yeah, yeah. So I think it's not only a game of football anymore. It's so much mind games that you have to deal with. And I think Sunderland did a good job in getting
Like
a
not
point
giving
from a
them
team which
like
is,
like more like
yeah,
Arteta
yeah,
did with Athletic, not giving them hot water
yeah.
to shower.
I think on the same lines where this manager Laprise thought, okay, let me show what I can do.
Can
And when
do.
he was asked in the, yeah, when he was asked in the post match, he said maybe it was a win, but a smart move, a very smart move to,
Yeah,
legally whatever you can do to restrict your opponents. I think it's a fair game. It's a fair game, and
yeah.
especially when you're playing home, these kind of advantages is what you take. So
So
overall,
that's why if you saw during the game, that is why Declan Rice every time he has to take a throw, he was first coming very close to the line and then taking steps back because he didn't have much space to get the momentum from. So he wanted to be
yeah.
very sure that he utilizes every inch of that grass before throwing the ball in. And I love this aspect now. Like the game is getting it's beyond the it's getting beyond the football field now. So it gets really interesting.